All right, we ready? Let's get this going. Pick a point for me. Let's pick a point. 22. Pick a point for me. 3, 4. All right, here we go, everyone. 3, 4. We have 6 transformations we're going to do on 3, 4. First one. What's that lowercase r telling me to do? Lowercase r. What do you got for me? 3. Lowercase r, Eva. Reflection. Subscript says reflected over the x-axis. Go ahead. Reflected over the x-axis. And I'll ask for the point here in a second. So I'm taking 3, 4, reflecting it over the x-axis, and it becomes blank. All right, 23. 3, 4 becomes, yep, y coordinate changes there. 3, -4. No issues? Basic, very basic one. Very basic. I don't know if I'll ask something that simple tomorrow. Ooh, I probably will ask something like this, though. X equals 3. What type of line am I asking you to reflect over? Don't say straight. This is a vertical line going through 3, so go ahead. Vertical line going through 3. Again, we're always using 3, 4. Always go back to the original. Always use 3, 4. I should probably do this too, so I know your answers are right, huh? Come on. Who gave me 3, 4 to begin with? That was actually a good call, Kwan, here. Just for this purpose alone. That was a good call. I haven't really talked about this at all. All right. Where's 3, 4 go? 21? Doesn't go anywhere. It stays 3, 4. When the point is on the line of reflection, it stays on the line of reflection. Stays on the line of reflection. What's this notation for? What type of transformation am I asking right here now? 1. This is notation for a vector notation, so I'm going to translate. Know all the notations. This is vector, and then, hey, real quick. This is what type of notation? Function. I will ask you tomorrow, leave your answer in this notation. So we got to know function versus vector. Vector, function. All good? I'm going to ask you to leave your answer in a certain type of notation tomorrow, so make sure we know the difference between the two. All right, this is vector notation. What's it telling me to do? I want distance and direction from you. Move 3, 4. How many units this way and how many units this way? What's it telling you? Meg, one again. What's the -2 telling me? Move where? Left 2, and what's the 3 telling me? Up 3. Go ahead, let me know what the new point is here in a second. Left 2, up 3. Where's 3, 4 going? $14 when you're ready. Where's it going? We never redid the numbers, huh? I thought we redid numbers in here. 16? 1. Just checking my math here. Yep, 1, 7. Good work. Ooh, not our favorite here. Time to turn the page. Which way do I turn it? -90. Clockwise, counterclockwise? Clockwise. So if that darn sheet of paper is in front of you right now, where are you going to turn it? Clockwise, right or left? Boom, right. Tell me what that new coordinate is now. To the right, look at the new XY axis and tell me what your new point is. Let's see, can I do this visually? Nope. Think we're ready for this? Come on, these are tough. 8?
4, -3.
Yeah. 4, -3. 4, -3. Now, if you don't like turning your paper, memorize those rules in your packet. This is the same as the rule for a rotation of positive 270. Same thing. Memorize the rules if you don't like turning your paper. I got options for both. Capital T, another way I can write a translation. -3, -4. Again, tell me what direction and distance are we going? 11. Where are we going here? -3? Left what? Left 3. Thank you. And? Down 4. Go. Moving left 3, down 4. Oh, look at you, Quan. 23?
0, 0.
That's it. We're back. We're at the old origin. Yeah. You probably knew that when you gave it to me. All right, fine. You were just thinking that far ahead. Any questions? Last one. Know the rule. There's only 2 rules I need you to remember. This is one of them. Y equals -x. Y equals -x. What do I do to my coordinates? Flip and flipping's not good enough. And change the sign. Flip and change the sign. Y equals -x. You flip the coordinates, swap them, switch them, and change the sign. So what am I looking at? 3, 4 will become 4?
-4, -3.
Yep. Good job. -4, -3. The other one you have to know the rule for. Y equals x, which is just swap. That's it. Y equals x is swap them. Y equals -x, swap and change the sign. Questions? Because now somebody else is going to give me a new coordinate, but I'm not going to do them with you. You're going to go through the whole chart by yourself or with people in your group. All right, come on. Lay it on a stick here. Come on. Give us a challenge here. 1. May, give us a challenge here. Give me a coordinate.
9, 21.
All right, let's go smaller. Something we can be able to graph in case we need to. I'm saying, hey, why don't we throw some negatives in the bunch too?
-2, 5.
Here we go. -2, 5. Everyone, go to work. Go to work in your group. -2, +5. Let's transform them. All right, let's do this. What do you say? Come on. Negative 2.5 over the x-axis. 12. Negative 2, negative 5. Good work. If there's a question about it, let me know and I'll show you. Make sure you went over the x, not the y. X equals 3. Seven.
8, 5.
Yep. All good. 8, 5. 5 units away. I go 5 units away in the other direction. Vector notation. Translate. Negative 2, 3. Translate for me. Negative 2, 3. 13.
Negative 4, 8.
Negative 4. Add 3. 8. Good work. Any issues? All right, real quickly. Negative 2, 5. Turn it. Okay, I got it. Rotation of negative 90. 8.
Negative 5. Wait. Yeah, negative 5, 2. Oh, wait, no. I don't know. They're all the things I messed up because they're all just together.
Where's your negative 2, 5? Got it? Rotate it 90 for me. Tell me what it is. Not letting you escape.
5, 2.
All right. I had faith. 5, 2. Translation now. Oh, 16. Negative 5, positive 1. Yep. And finally, y equals negative x. 22. Okay, we all good? You good back there, Mahmood?
Yeah.
All right. How's the group doing? Is this a tough unit for the best group in the nation? What?
I can't grab.
Okay, well that's an issue. That's a you issue, user error. All good, because I'm getting to the honors part now. All good with the basics. I don't like to say basics, but it is. All right, honors time. Grab your graphic calculators if you got them on you. Let's roll. Make sure you got them tomorrow on you. All right, here we go. You guys are going to come up with this first one. Taking a point and reflecting it over a non-vertical or horizontal line. Okay, here we go. You pick it. Here we go. Give me point A, whatever you want. 7.
Just a point.
Just a point.
2, 3.
Okay, we're going to take 2, 3, and we're going to reflect it through the line 15. Give me a slope and y-intercept over here. Y equals?
Negative 2.
X. Yep. Y-intercept.
Plus 3.
All right, let's do it. Look, these numbers might be scary, so sorry if that happens, but we have calculators that can deal with it. All right, so I want to take this. Just please don't do this on yours. I'll just give you the visual on mine here. Edit. Give me a grid up here. Thank you. Okay, let me give you a visual of what we're doing. So I have this point A, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, point A, and we're going to reflect it through this line, 1, 2, 3, down 2 over 3, down 2 over 1, sorry. Okay, this is what we're doing. We're taking point A and reflecting it over that line. All right. What I need to do is the following. I need to figure out wherever A prime is, I need to find the intersection of those two because that's the midpoint, if you remember. All right. How am I going to find the intersection point? I'm going to use my graphing calculator. So everyone just go to Y1 right now. The first line I'm going to type in is my line of reflection, which I already know. So negative 2x plus 3. Negative 2x plus 3 going into Y1. All right, what am I going to type into Y2? I don't know yet. I got to find it. Whatever the equation of AA prime is, which is what you're going to work with me on right now. Okay, so Y1, my line of reflection. Where does it intersect on Y2? The equation of AA prime. All right, ready to help me out? Let's start with slope. Let's try to find the slope of AA prime. Well, what's the slope of my line of reflection? Slope? Negative 2. Meaning, what should be the slope of AA prime if they're perpendicular? Positive 1/2. All right, on how I found the slope of that line. They're perpendicular, so I got to take the negative reciprocal. Next piece, what's the y-intercept of AA prime? And I use y equals mx plus b to find the y-intercept. Problem, though, you need a point on AA prime to plug in. Do I have that? Let me say that again. Do I have a point on AA prime to plug in? What do I have? A, 2, 3. What's the y coordinate? 3 equals, what's the slope of AA prime again? Plug it in, 1/2. X coordinate? 2. This is actually not going to be that bad. Plus B. Now I solve it for B. Not bad at all, huh? Could be dealing with fractions. Your y-intercept is, what do you have? 2. So my equation of AA prime, y equals 1/2 x plus 2. I want to know where the two intersect now, because where the two intersect is the midpoint. And I can do the skip, bounce method, whatever you guys call it. So let's go back to your calculators. 1/2 x plus 2 into y2. Take a look at the graphs. Boom, boom. First, before we get into the intersection, is everyone okay with what they're looking at on their calculator screen? Yes, no, because we can fix it real quick.
My calculator might give me an error.
Go back to y equals, Jonah. Here we go, quick. Go back to y equals. Do you have anything else in like the y3 through whatever?
No.
No?
Maybe. I don't know what this is.
If you do, get it out of there because that might be causing the error. And then try to hit graph again after you delete it out. We're good? Yep, that's what usually happens. Everyone else is all good on their calculators? All right, where do I go to find where they intersected? On your calc, where do I go to find where those two lines intersect? Second, ready? Second, trace, calc, intersect, number 5. Your little spider will come up. I know some of you know that it doesn't really matter how close you get. It's still going to work, but my OCD kicks in and I like to get it right on the point of intersection. And then we have enter 3 times. We hit the enter button 3 times. Guess should be the last time you hit it. And then up should pop the point of intersection. Look, guys, hey. Is this A prime I'm showing you right now? Or you have up on your screen? 0.42.2, is that A prime? No, that's the midpoint of AA prime. That is the midpoint, not A prime. We're not done. Here's what we know. Point A, 2, 3. Midpoint, 0.4, 2.2. Use that info now to find A prime. Okay, what's showing on your calculator? The intersection of the two is the midpoint, not A prime. You ready? Ready to bounce with me? 2 to 0.4. I'm going to the left, so it's going to be minus how many units? 1.6. So let's bounce that many units again to the left. Minus 1.6. And we end up at what x coordinate? Negative 1.2, comma. Let's bounce on the y-axis. 3 to 2.2. We're going down. How many units? 0.8. Let's bounce 0.8 units down again. And we end up at 1.4, right? And there's A prime. There's A prime. And you know, I still have the graph up here, so quick peek here. Negative 1.2, 1.4. Looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? Right in that area. I fold it over. All right, we all right? Again, I only have time for one. If you want to come in after school today, we can throw out as many as you need. All good on reflecting a point through a line that's not horizontal or vertical. I got one more honors type of question. Find the line of reflection now. You guys give me the points, though. Here you go. Point B. What do you got for me? 19. Point B is going to be what? 5, 6. B prime. Do not repeat the X or the Y, please. That would make it a little too easy. 1. Meg. B prime.
7, negative 5.
Okay. Let's find the line of reflection. That term, line of reflection, can be substituted in for. The line of reflection is also the perpendicular bisector of these 2 points. So that's what, essentially, that's what I'm looking at. Give me the perpendicular bisector that goes through those two. All right, let's talk about the perpendicular part, slopes. You know they're negative reciprocals, but I need the slope of B prime first. You can do that one of two ways. If you choose to graph this, you can do rise over run. If you choose to graph it. So you graph it up and over how many? If you choose not to graph it, which is fine, you're going to have to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Change in y over change in x, remember. It's up to you, whatever's easiest for you. I'm not going to graph it, so I'm going to do y2 minus y1. So go ahead. I'll let you guys go. Find the slope of B prime. Ugh, this is disgusting. Negative 11 halves. How's that look? We okay? Negative 11 halves. So what's the slope of your line of reflection? If this is negative, if 11 over negative 2, the line of reflection has a slope of 2 over 2 11ths. Flip and change the sign. Negative reciprocals, right? Sure, we're all right there. Are you guys all right on this whole negative 11 over or 11? I don't care where the negative is, by the way. It's just the slope is negative. All right, y-intercept. Y-intercept. All right, I don't want to give this away. You need a point on the line of reflection to plug in. You need a point on the line of reflection to plug in. I know this is last problem, but where do these two meet? At the?
Midpoint.
So you know that at least one point on the line of reflection will be the midpoint of the segment, right? The midpoint of the segment is also on the line of reflection. So how do I find a point to plug in? You find the midpoint, in this case, of BB prime. Oh boy, midpoint formula. Add your x's, divide by 2, add your y's. Go ahead. Oh, gotta have fractions still. Good thing we got calcs. This will be a point on the line of reflection I can plug in. 6 1/2. 12 divided by 2, 1 divided by 2. All right, let's finish this up. Okay, now that I know a point on there, what do I plug in for y? What's my y coordinate I know? 1/2. Slope of the line of reflection we just found was 2/11. How about the x coordinate you're going to plug in? 6. Oh, this is getting dirty. Filthy. Need a bath. Shower. Good thing you have those devices, huh? Let's see. Oh, how about this Y-intercept? Jesus. Subtract over that, right? This guy doesn't need a calculator. You're better than that. Negative 13/22. Confirmed? Yeah, guys are bees. Calculators. All right, so what's our line of reflection? Y equals, let's put it all together now. I know it doesn't look the greatest, but it's correct. Y equals 2/11 x minus 13/22. Woo, woo, woo. Dirty. Questions? Anything? So what? I'm going to guarantee one out of the two of those we just did will be on there tomorrow. Should I tell you which one? No, I will not. You need to have some type of heart for that. All good? What's the worst group in the nation? What's the deal back there? The only credibility you have is Griff. That's all you guys have. It's your only credibility. Anything? Other questions? All right, you guys can get started on the packet work, and yes, it is due tomorrow. You can find the answers where you find the answers to everything else on the homework section of Google Classroom. Whew. That was an intense review right there.